Hey, I got it working. Okay. And we're back. Hey, everybody. And sorry about that. So, I'm just gonna have to play this game with the sticky ass PlayStation 3 controller. I think it's pretty much just the control sticks are sticky. But it's my other PS3 controller that's even more sticky. Been using it for so many years. I think. When did I get the PS3? It had to have been. It had to have been, the year? Or, the time just before. Whoops. The time just before, my college years. Because I got the PS3 for my birthday. Or, a gift. And what I got with the package of the PS3 was Sonic Generations, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and there was another PS3 game I got, but I probably wouldn't care because I have so many others. But yes, welcome to Jak II, the second game of the franchise, and I probably have a good feeling about today too, because it hasn't frozen yet, but we're gonna just go ahead and begin. So, if you haven't seen my Jak and Daxter Game 1 playthrough yet, then you're probably not going to understand what's going to go on here in the second game. We're back! Okay, so I fiddled around with the controller, and seems like it's back to normal. Alright, so without further interruptions and further ado, let us finally begin. Apparently I've done 2 games of this. Yeah, apparently I went up to 118% on this game. With 28 of something and 130 precursor orbs. I guess I didn't actually oh, wait, never mind. This one actually has 287 precursor orbs. Now, you can only find up to 200 precursor orbs. So, there's an actual glitch exploit that people found out through this game. And even Jak III had the same thing, where you can get an infinite amount of precursor orbs if you do a simple method, which I would probably explain at a different time. But we're going to do the story. Thankfully, after 15 minutes later. I'm going to have to cut most of that off. And hopefully it does not freeze this time. Because, I don't know why it was going up at 50%. So, previously on Jak and Daxter 1. Oh, actually, that's awkward. The subtitles are... Some of the subtitles are hiding behind my webcam. That's actually awkward. I'm sure... I hope you guys can hear it.
I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Daxter, don't touch anything. Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
Raggle Fraggle!
Do something, Jak!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
Well, they did get off that thing. Oh my god. People were just walking around and they just died from an explosion.
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Ooh.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
2 years later. Yeah, you've done a good job, Daxter. It's trying to save him 2 years later.
Dark eco injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Well, nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures. Move forward with the final plan. Finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey buddy, you seen any heroes around here?
How did they not see him
What they
coming?
send to you? Jack, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis.
Shh. Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure
And
out
that is the first time that Jack ever speaks. Whoa.
You can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter.
What the heck was that? Jeez! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads.
I think they even kept his clothes there, too. Or I think it was new threads. Alright, it tells you about the autosave. So after all that has happened, so the portal that was shown in the previous game at the, I think it was the secret ending in Jak and Daxter 1, that was actually a portal to this place, which is like a walled, barren city. And I guess that monster destroyed that machine that they were riding on to go through the portal, and they all got separated. And Jack here got kidnapped by that Baron Praxis dude and started injecting dark eco on him. And yeah, for the first time ever in the Jak and Daxter franchise, he speaks in actual sentences. Except for like screams of agony when he's falling down. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to like remember to play this game, because it's pretty much the exact same thing as the first one, except you have to learn new stuff here. I think I had this flipped. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks a lot better on the screen than it is on my TV. Alright, so we can actually finally play the game with good enough brightness.
Do you remember how to jump?
Ooh, yeah, that is definitely much better. You can actually see what I'm doing on screen.
Roll.
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Nice, I actually managed to do that. I saw that on the speed run. So yeah, like you do the uppercuts and then do the spin attack. It gets like an extra oomph on your height. I'm just gonna do some of those precursor orbs for fun here, because I know you have to do these for combat as well. And you can also grab on ledges too.
There are lots of Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that
restricted sector.
I do believe. Oh god. I do believe this is a short game as well. If you just do the story
Stuff.
and not have to go through like side missions and also
If you duck before you jump,
like
you'll
mini
fall.
games and all that all that junk.
Ledge, Jack.
Yeah, I can grab all ledges. Ooh, nice one. So yeah, you can actually fight these security guards here. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun with this game. As a matter of fact, like I find it so hilarious that okay, you can't get up there. I find it so hilarious how like whoop. Yeah, he's not even shooting. What? I find it so funny how there was like a huge cut
Help me, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
from the first game to the second game. So like the first game was all like happy-go-lucky, platformy, collectathon kind of scheme. The main character doesn't talk at all except like screams of agony, and your mission is to try and get Daxter back to normal until he finally realizes that he feels more comfortable being this way instead of his actual true form. This game is a lot more edgy. As you saw from like the beginning too, like
You are under arrest.
Jack speaks for the first time, and also he turned into a giant monster. He also turned into like a monster from that dark eco that was injected in him. I do believe I missed the precursor orb, unless I'm wrong. Woo! I almost went to my death. Actually, there's one down here. Yeah, I actually remembered that time. Yeah, it's gotten like a lot edgier than it was back then. And it's because of Naughty Dog. Like, Naughty Dog likes to do that stuff. In fact, what was something that I remembered Naughty Dog that would usually do for, like, their own games? Whoa. Oh, God, I did it again. I think you can just, like, grab... Oh. Okay, I know you can actually do this. That's like a speed run. Yep. Okay, never mind. It's just the camera won't turn around properly. Yep. Okay. Let's do it properly this time. There we go. There was something that I remembered Naughty Dog would usually do for their video games that oh god. Ugh. There's actually like lasers going all over the place. We gotta get the heck out of here.
If you jump and dive, you'll crash down
Hey.
to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's fun, right?
Yeah, we gotta get the heck out of here. But yeah, this game is like a lot more edgy than its previous game. Gonna hear a lot of talking from Jack now, and he turns into a monster. There's this walled city that's not very green. In fact, it's more like grayish. Whoa. Guess I'm not used to the swimming in this game. In fact, I don't even remember if he does like a lot of swimming in the first game. Oh yeah, and Jack's look. He changed a lot. Like, he changed so much for the past 2 years, apparently. Like, he probably got some, like, hair gel, and I think they gave him some, like, new clothes, or I think Daxter gave him some new clothes.
We're free, Jack. Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some
And we're out of here.
We'll get that Baron
So
Price guy
we
on.
finally made it out from that security facility. Oh, I totally forgot about first-person mode. Oh, here we go. The hub, or the user interface.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest.
Yeah, seriously.
Majesty, Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners.
Oh, it's taken in that direction, I remembered.
Wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Alright, whatever you say. We're gonna have to beat up these guards now. Okay, without having to do that, too. Oh, jeez. We actually have to turn into a monster here. So, yeah, this is a new feature for Jak or pretty much Jak, actually. He turns into a monster and has, like, incredible combos for moves.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jak?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Seal off the area.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to... Oh, jeez. Almost forgot how to drive one of these things. Oh god, it's almost gonna explode.
City map is displayed in the lower right.
So yeah, what that's saying is now is to
Destinations.
go to this underground hideout and talk to a person who can help us.
Low and high.
I was just looking at that cutscene there, that one guard that was like, this is a restricted area. Like, was he not like self-aware that 3 or more of his other guards got killed by the same person? Anyone? Anyone? Not at all? Oh jeez. Whoa! Hi now. Yeah, I guess cars can explode here. So it's really like taken into a Grand Theft Auto kind of thing with these things. You can just take anybody's vehicle. Whoa, jeez. Oh, there it is. I just have to remember what button that was. That the R2 is to hover up and down. Another kind of thing too, it's that it's almost like hit and run. If you hit any of the pedestrians, you almost have to be under arrest.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a new, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
So that guy's name is Torn. He has way sharper ears than mine. Do you see this? I think... I didn't even bring up the question, too. I think we found one of our kinds here. Like... I kind of forget how the first game went. Like, I thought maybe, like, Jak was, like, one of his kind in the first game. And then, like, in the second game... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and, like, in the second game, he goes to the city and starts finding out of his own kind. Pretty much just people with sharp, long ears. Pretty much like Hylian people In fact, I think that's actually Legend of Zelda. The way it was talking about that, like, I thought Jak was like one of his kind, and that he goes to a race that's exactly like him. Oh my god, I just killed a man. But no, that's definitely Legend of Zelda. Because in Ocarina of Time, you start out in the Kokiri Forest, and you're like a little boy with like sharp elf ears. And I think there was like one or two people of the forest saying like, "You're not from around here, are you?" and stuff like that. But also the fact that when you go to Hyrule Castle, you start seeing other people that have like really sharp ears, and you actually like belong to another race, which is the Hylian family.